Hey, yes, welcome everyone. Welcome to today's not Bitcoin, not Solana, not SHIB, not any other thing else, but probably we're doing this one for a new, section called as Request TA. Now, it was supposed to be live basically, but at the moment it's not going to be live at the moment. So this is going to be a pre-recorded video going through your requested coins on the Discord channel. Okay, now if you're not a part of the signals, if you're watching for the first time, if you're into the channel, join the signal. Yeah, we bought Ent and our target got hit. We bought Ent when it was at 4.236 and it just went to a whooping $5. Okay, even in this rubbish market, we are having our signals hit, and some of them are pending as well because of that silly Bitcoin. Now, first of all, thanks a lot for the 4K subs, and I was really thinking about this section here that we call the request TA, so request technical analysis on a coin. Now I'm not going to go into the coin that I've been making on the channel, but I'm just going to go into these coins one by one a little bit, as long as I could do it. And we're going to take a look to some of the coins that have been requested because I value my members out there. Okay, now let's do this. All right, so Dot is on my channel and Dot can be checked, of course. Hi, can you take a look on those token, please? If it's on the chart, we're going to take a look on those. So what is those? Is this those token? Yeah, Tether. Okay, let's look at this. So now let's zoom out of everything. It's relatively quite new, but it does make sense that it's bought on the daily. When did this launch on OKEX? That's 7th of November. Now there's not too much data, but first of all, this one was moving towards the outside and made a nice, beautiful, support right there. Kept going, made a channel. As a matter of fact, this was a channel. Okay, that was a nice, beautiful looking channel, and then we were moving from this channel like this breakdown, and just kept moving towards the downside. So when you break down out of this channel, you went and you made that bear flag. Do you see that? So what's the technical target of this bear flag from here to here? And guys, I've never seen this coin before. I'm just doing this along with you, so I'm just gonna tell you the technical target of that bear flag now. Yeah, the bear flag technical target is down there, to be honest with you. Okay, now my chart is set on a log scale. It's not just necessarily supposed to go all the way down there. So let's say, I'm just a little bit curious here to know based on the percentage drop. So if this one dropped like nearly, for the bear flag, 43%. So from wherever you're breaking out of this bear flag right now, this is gonna be 43% drop. Look, 43% drop, to me it seems like it's gonna go all the way down nearly this price level right there. Do you understand that? Based on the charts, not my own reading. And is it gonna find any support right now? Let's see. We're gonna look at things this way. At the moment, it is finding support right there. So in order for us to actually drop all the way down, what you want to see for this one is if we go, and by the way, I don't think it's gonna go all the way down there. That bear flag could be invalidated, but to be honest with you, it is in play. It is in play. So be mindful, be mindful. That's what the charts are saying. And this candlestick is an inverted hammer candlestick, so we could see those trying to go in the next coming few days a little bit towards the upside. Okay, and let me dive into the 4-hour time frame as well. Let's see what this is going to happen right now. So I'm just going to get through this very quickly, and doing the short-term target analysis as well. So that was some sort of a bear flag on the daily. I'm just going to remove this one, of course. Now, what can we expect from this? What can we expect? I do believe it's gonna go a little bit more down, to be honest with you. And this would be a nice good entry right there. If you're looking for an entry, that would be a nice entry. So there's not too much data on the charts as well. Considering the fib retracements, I'm just gonna check if we've hit the bottom or not. So let's do this. That was your bottom right there. Where did it go? It went nearly to the 2.272. Do you see that? It went all the way to the 2.272 after crossing the 0.618. You want to put a tick there. It goes to the 1.618. and then it just kept on moving all the way to the 2.272. So right now the condition of this coin is that it's coming all the way down to find maybe support at this level. It could find support at the 0.382, which is the 17875. But based on that bear flag, I do see it going all the way down, nearly to the 0.13537. Okay, but if you start breaking down out of this level, 0.185, break out of it and then back test, that's where you're gonna drop. So I'm just gonna leave it like this, and let's go to the next coin, ENS. I've never checked out ENS, and I've heard a lot of good things about the ENS. So it's gonna be one coin request. I've already given a signal for Rose as well. If you're not in the signal channel, guys, here, let me show you Rose. We entered Rose at what price? I'm gonna show you. So that was nearly we entered at the 0.25 and we exited almost the 0.28. So it kept on going, but that was a successful signal from our side. Now ENS to me looks very good on the charts. It seems like it's finding that support on the 4-hour time frame. Okay, this was launched back in Binance. So I'm just going to dive into the daily time frame right there, and we're going to move this one a little bit to the side here, zoom in. Now what it did is it's potentially on the daily making a nice beautiful double bottom right there. So to me this looks like a nice good entry. And let me turn on the Gaussian channel as well. There could be a small tiny drop near the 37 or 38, at least touch the Gaussian channel and then have a reaction. But the thing is, it's not a threat that much. It's not necessarily that it goes to the 47. It could be that it just stays here and then the Gaussian channel climbs up. Okay, so I'm not saying it's supposed to go down. The Gaussian channel could climb up as well. If the prices don't go down, the other thing can happen. And if we look at the 4-hour time frame for the Gaussian channel here, I'm going to turn the Gaussian channel on. Yeah, it seems that the prices are being pushed by the Gaussian channel. There's a huge block right there. It's been under the Gaussian channel, but it's trying to get above it. So if you ever see it going back up, you're going to find the next target to be the $50. Okay, I'm just going to put this as a safe price prediction here. I'm going to go along this one with you very quickly. Okay, always have a bird's view. Don't zoom in. Never ever zoom in. So now this could be your double bottom. Let's look at the weekly. I want to see if there's any candles forming on the weekly as well. Yep. So here we are on the weekly. There's not too much data for me to say, but the best data that I can actually judge this coin for is the daily as well. Yeah, so the daily, we're looking for the $50 in the next coming few days. I do believe it's gonna hit in the next coming few days as well. I'm just gonna take the fib retracement from this top here to the bottom right there, and let's see what the end of the bull run could be. So it's safe to say instead of $50, you can see that 0.382 is that $49.36. So that's, you can already see we're having some collisions on the lines for the fibs as well. And then you're gonna have the $57, and by the end of the bull run you could see $111. But the thing is, some people bought it here. Who knows, it could go to the 2, which is going to be $143. So my price prediction by the end of the bull run could be $143. So you could see ENS going all the way up there, but it's gonna take time. It's not gonna be a very fast process. I hope you understand what I do say in the channel. It could take months before reaching there. But the near targets are 49, then 57. These are believable. Cross the 0.618, put a tick on the 57 here, and then you're going to put yourself on the journey to go to the 111. But I do believe that because some people even bought it here, it does make sense to even go to the 2 right there, and that could be the end of your bull run. Who knows, we can continue all the way to $214 as well. And if you're entering right now from here to here, keep holding for some few months, that's going to be 223% increase right there. Now Rose, I'm going to skip it because I'm going to take one from each one of you. Now Theta, okay, I'm going to look at Theta. So I'm not going to do this one because I need one request per person. Okay, so we're going to say Theta to USDT. Right, Theta, we did enter Theta a little bit above, and we've been burned by Theta as well, but we are going to be doing dollar cost average at the moment. Now to me, it's it's a bit gonna go a little bit down, man. I do believe it's gonna go a little bit down. Now the Gaussian channel on the daily is very far extended. So how much low can it go? I'm just gonna turn on the EMA, the 55. We already have that like a bearish cross, huge bearish cross right there. So I'm just gonna dive into the weekly and we're gonna find the support on the weekly time frame here. So on the weekly as well, it seems like it has some more drops, maybe probably to the 2.442. Now I don't want to sound that much bearish, but it does make sense to go there. Did this Elliott wave theory played out? I'm just gonna bring the Elliott wave theory. I do believe there's an ABC correction pattern going on the weekly, so I'm just gonna click on Elliott impulse wave for the one. This is the 2. This is your 3rd, probably. Or was this your 3rd? But the 3rd is the largest one. So this does make sense to be your 3rd, 4th, and that could be the 5th. But there's a little bit of confusion here that this, instead of being your 3rd, this could be your 3rd, and we could be looking for the 5th, and that could be your 4th right there. Do you understand that? Yeah, this seems probable to me, personally. But it's looking kind of bearish right now. On the weekly time frame, it seems like there are some drops still left. Who knows? Go a little bit more down here to the 2.2. If you ever actually drop from theta, this is gonna be very, very bad at the moment. So yeah, we actually did take an entry on theta as well. So I'm just actually going to give a message right now on the signals to cancel theta because it's not looking good. It is what it is. Yeah, so we're gonna see theta right there. Actually, I'm gonna show you this. Search for theta right now. Yeah, so I'm just gonna jump into this message, and we were looking to cash out at the above signals as well. So I'm just gonna, reply to this and say cancel theta. Yep, cancel. Anyway, continuing on, because on the weekly it's not really good. Okay, so yeah, basically that's how healthy I have to put a health check on the signals as well, So the next, what can happen here, by the way, I haven't completed the technical analysis on this one. So basically, let's look how much far can we go. So I'm gonna take this, rise there from here to here, and it seems like it hit the 3.618. So the next level that I do believe can find a big support is the 3.669 and then the 2.487, which is that blue line that I've already drawn before. So these are two big level of support for theta if it starts to come and roll over a little bit down there. So it could go all the way down here, so we can buy back here probably. Yeah, because it's looking quite bearish. So that's a small quick update on here, and I'm gonna see what we need the next one. I don't know what this coin is. KARURA. Yeah, so I'm just gonna do KAR. Okay, so the short form, the symbol of this coin is KAR. Now I was searching for it, and let me be honest with you, there's not enough data for me to actually make a judgment, but I'm gonna go into the daily and I'm going to tell you this one, that there's one level of support that is not supposed to be loosed, and that is, you see, when it launched here on KuCoin, it had that low right there, and it's finding support right now. But the issue is that if you start, closing below this line that I just draw here, I'm going to show you this. What you don't want to see for it is close down there, back test it, and then it's going to dump way more down. It's going to go even below, maybe back to this level. So I'm going to show you to the $2 level. So be careful with this coin. Don't buy too much with it. Okay. And what about the upper targets? Of course, this is going to be one resistance here, 5.337, and when you battle that one, you're going to go to the 9.72. So what about the long-term targets? I cannot say if I can give you a prediction for the long-term target, because we need to find the low and then we need to find the high as well. So let it settle down, and then it could be possible to predict where the all-time high can go at the moment, because this right here, this could be your all-time high, and you might never even go back there. So be careful when you're investing in these new coins. Don't buy too much. And at the moment, to me, it seems like it's interested to go way more down. Okay, it's taking an interest, but let's backtest things, and then it's gonna dump. Okay, so wait for the retest, as I always say. And we have Dent as well. So this one has been requested so many times. We're just gonna check Dent. Oh, here we are with the Dent. Now, that's kind of bearish, guys. Is Bitcoin really crapping up? Because I do think Bitcoin is looking, yeah, it's because of Bitcoin. So it is because of Bitcoin. Look, Bitcoin today did made an update for Bitcoin as well, and I said that there's a possibility that Bitcoin is gonna go down. If you want to check that, it's on my channel as well, and it seems like it's interested. It's not bad. I'm not saying it's gonna go for a very huge dip, because what we saw here could be a repetition once again here, and then move towards the upside. So I also messaged them to Discord as well that I do expect Bitcoin to consolidate between 50,000 and 46,000, between this region, until it doesn't go up. Okay, so that is normal. Okay, if you see this, it's normal. And for Dent, by the way, it's not. For Dent, it's not normal. Why? Because it's breaking out of a symmetrical triangle, and it seems like the market is starting to look ugly once again. And for Dent, if it breaks out of this symmetrical triangle, which looks like the possibility now, then I have bad news for you. The first target is going to be the 29 right there. And because this is a symmetrical triangle, it seems that like it's going to go to that target, okay? When you break out of something of a symmetrical triangle, you go back to where you formed that triangle. It's a very simple theory and phenomena. So if you want to close this, that's up to you. Do you want to keep holding it? That's up to you. But it has been pumping for a long time. And wow, how much did it pump from here, man? From March 2020. That went like, man, 300x, man. 300x. So if you see from the all-time high a discount of 92% drop, that would be normal. I would say that that's normal, but it has a potential to go even way more down. It's looking like it's gonna really go down, and we do have some influence in here. You can see one touch here, one touch here. So if it does come down all the way down here, that could be a nice good entry. Once again, I would personally like to buy it when I see this one, and if it does ever come down here, I'm gonna put it on the signals as well, and I'm gonna tell you guys to actually buy it. We've already entered low here, and we can make a nice small profit trading right there. So be careful with this coin. I think it has had its glory right there. It has been overextended for a very long time, but it could cool off and maybe make another leg towards the upside. So let's say this was your top here to the bottom. What about the next price movements? Well, the next price movements, as long as you see your next, as I showed you, that blue line, you see 0.236 is a big support. So it doesn't necessarily mean that it can come all the way down there. First of all, this is your first support right there. So it does make sense to come here, bounce here, but it does also make sense to come here because of the symmetrical triangle. Now, if you do hold this level, you could be trapped in here, but it has a lot of work to do. Go to the 0.618 to the 8028 right there, put a tick here, and then by the end of the bull run, you could have 0.11114. But that, I don't know if it's gonna reach there anytime soon. It's gonna take a long time, maybe a year, probably 2 years, who knows. And if you ever enter from this place to that place, that could be a nice 69x, but that's very far. And if you enter from here to the 0.618, that could be 300%. So let's see what it does. I do think it's going to come down to the 29 level on the immediate short term. Maybe on the long term, it could go in a waveform in the next coming 10-20 days, and then finally go and bottom out just there, and then you can enter from here. Okay, yeah, so let's move on to the another coin. Vet and Chib is on the channel, of course. SLP, right? I did make a video on SLP, but I'm just gonna give a quick comment. You guys can already check it out. So I did make the video saying that to me SLP can drop to this level, and I have a video on my channel. Okay, I told people that this to me is a bear pennant, went down like that, made a bear pennant, huge bear pennant, and then it's gonna drop way more down, just like that. Okay, that's the only comment that I just want to give you, and this was on the weekly. This was on the weekly, so it's not looking good to me, to be honest with you. And if it ever goes down here to this place 0.01, I would be entering a little bit. I would be entering it. And if you guys do not know when I made this video, I'm just gonna go to YouTube right now very quickly, and I'm gonna search for you know, this one right now. I'm just gonna say SLP 10% hope. Okay, so I'm gonna show you this video. You can watch it. And I said SLP update 10% hope. This was 2 weeks ago. I can even play it a little bit. There is a place where I actually look at what the prices was, 0.0593, and I was telling them about this particular chart pattern right there. I'm just gonna bring this here at the end of the video, and I'm gonna play this quickly. This one, do you see this? Right there, and then look, continue all the way to down towards the downside, and that's where you're gonna find your low. So on the weekly, it's like the same, very same thing. You go all the way down, okay, and look at this. You're making something very similar to that bearish continuation, right? So I already gave a comment about SLP, so it does look like it's gonna go to that price target. I don't have any faith in it. Okay, I don't have any faith. And I told people back in the day, I gave them this, you know, where was the video? I told them you don't want to lose 0.0544 because it's gonna drop even more down. I told them this one. So well, that's what happened, and we lost it, and it's looking to go to that price prediction. And from its all-time high, that's a whooping like minus 97%, man. That's huge loss right there for so many investors. A lot of people I do see are going to be screaming, man. This is scary. This is so scary. I don't even have the, you know, I don't have the effort to talk about it anymore, man. Just gonna move on with this one. So cream seems to have bottomed out. I'm gonna do cream because it seems like, you know, there was a support here and a support here, and there was a nice, you know, a bullish engulfing candlestick. I'm gonna show you. So this is a bullish engulfing candlestick, and I know it came from $300. I remember this coin so well, but to me, I don't think there's any threat to go to the downside. It could start reversing from here unless we don't start doing something stupid like making a bear flag once again. Then that would be really bad. Be careful of these bear flags and these coins. Always, this is the reason why, you know, when we say buy Cardano and buy VeChain and buy Doge and buy Ethereum, people say they don't move, but at least they're not shitting like this coins, you know. At least they're not like dropping that bad. They do drop, but not to put you in a huge threat like this and give you nightmares. Okay, even if they're slow movers and people make fun of them. All right, please share your fib values. Well, my paid course is coming out. You're gonna have fib values. You're gonna have so many things. Just wait for it. Now, Soul fully diluted MC NFT games. This is not a request. Okay, how can I request a TA on Gala coin? It's already on my channel. Btcst. Let's do Btcst right there. Is it Btcst to USDT? Wow. All right, it's on Binance as well. So let's look at this. Yeah, I did one, you know, update on Btcst. Now I'm just gonna remove all these drawings here. So let's look at this one. So there was a wavy on the weekly, down, up and down, then came here, made a nice double bottom right there, broke out of it. Now let me tell you the next level of support here. I'm gonna show you. This is a nice beautiful W, and I see it finding support at that level. So is it good for an entry? Probably it's good for an entry because based on the support level of that W. So it could be bottoming out. Yeah, so look at this. This could be a bottom. Yes, it could be a bottom, of course. because it has been stopping here. But if you start losing that level, it could go down here, make another triple bottom. Look, one bottom, second bottom, third bottom, and then continue to the north as well. So anything can happen, anything can happen. But let's see this one, because we have a huge resistance right there from the all-time high to the bottom right here. It's gonna be something. Oh, okay, I'm gonna tell you guys, this seems like it's gonna drop to the $19 as well. It's gonna drop. It seems like so, because it has lost the 0.382. To me, it seems to go a little bit down there, and this could be a little bit bearish. So on the immediate short term, that's the comment that I can make for you. And it's looking, and there's a small support on the 0.236. You have touches here, you have one touch here, you have some few touch here, and then you have one touch here. So that's going to be a big level of support, because I do see it coming all the way down there. But unless we don't start losing $22, $21, and then that's it. It's going to go to the $19, okay? And that could be another good entry point right there. But if you start losing $19 as well, then the next best level of support is going to be $13, because, as I said, it could come down here, make a triple bottom, and that's bullish as well, and then continue towards the upside as well. So on the immediate short term, you're looking for a drop, potential drop right there. Right. This already requested here. Don't know about these ones. Hi, can you do scroll? I've already done it. On the channel. It is a detailed analysis on the channel as well. Yeah, so BTCST already done. Crow and Gala already done. And I'm just gonna stop here until next time, probably, and I'm just gonna do one, which is this one, and rare also, before I end the video, because for each guy it's gonna be one. Okay, so Naka, let's try Naka as well. Naka to USDT. All right, so this is on Qcoin right now. All right, I'm gonna tell you right off the bat, this is looking to go down there. Okay, $1.8, because that's where it's gonna find support of the swing high as well. This is the swing high. Let's see on the fibs as well. Yeah, I'm gonna take the top here to the bottom, just like that. So it went to the 2.618, find and hit its head right there. I'm gonna extend this fib and see where exactly we're bound to go. Gonna zoom in here just a little bit, and yes, it's looking to come all the way down to the 0.786. okay, and that's where it's gonna find one support. Nice bounce right there. Can we actually turn on the Gaussian channel and see? Look, even the Gaussian channel is saying that it's looking for the lower band. We've already lost the middle band and the upper band, and it seems like it's interested to go down there to the 1.8578. okay, so that's a short term, TA in here, of course, and until I don't have enough data with it to tell you what's going to happen, and it seems like it's making a huge double top right there. So you could potentially even go way more down. Okay, potentially. I'm going to tell you how much down. So if you've broken out of this double top, that's really, really bearish on the daily, to be honest with you. And this is in play. I don't even think 1.8 is your next target. So it dropped by 57%. And from here, if we start to drop by 57%, that's going to take you to that $1. So in my opinion, it can drop all the way down there, to be honest with you. I'm not going to try to give you good hopes. It is what it is. So potentially that's a nice double top right there. So but the first thing before going down there is you have to find support here, and you lose this support, back test it, then you go down there. All right, rare, this is going to be the final one, and then I'm going to pick up the next time from where I left off. So we're going to do the rare as well. And what about this one? Well, seems like it's been really, really discounted right now. Let me turn on the Gaussian channel if we have. Oh, we're losing the Gaussian channel. This is negative. Very, very negative. On the daily, if you start losing the Gaussian channel like that, that can be a problem in Indonesia. But let me actually try to see what it was doing in the history. I'm just gonna push this to the side as well just like that. It was launched on Binance in October 2021. It was launched on October. But right now, what is it doing? What is it doing? It's making kind of like, you know, descending triangle, probably something like this. And then from here, you have that support. Now, this is where I'm going to leave you. And this seems like a nice descending triangle. And the apex, you know, the apex is nearly the 15th of December. 2 days. You're going to have a decision after 2 days. So if you start losing this one, backtest it. You're gonna go down. So what's the technical target of losing this? I'm gonna tell you. I'm just gonna measure the percentage here, 30%. So you're gonna have that 30% drop from here to that. I'm gonna mark this one. So if you lose that, that's where you're gonna go. And then if you break out of this descending triangle, you go back to where you formed that descending triangle, which is gonna be 1.557. So it's possible that you just break out of here and you go back 38%. Okay, so that's it for the updates for the requested TAs. I'm just gonna leave here with rare. I'm gonna remember this. Now the next time that we're gonna do this, we're gonna continue with the rare, and I'm gonna keep doing those request TAs until we do not fulfill, not we, but I do not fulfill many of the requested coins. And I hope you enjoyed this one. I'm super busy with YouTube life, and I'm reading books, preparing the next course, paid course of course, for you guys, where you can learn how not to lose money. I've already announced it on my Discord as well. And yeah, I'm reading, you know, I'm structuring the course. I'm reading the books as well, watching some few videos, you know, putting a fresher right there, you know, refurnishing myself once again with the concepts and the basics, and learning the best way to teach you in a fun way, and how you can learn easily, that even a 12-year-old kid can understand chart reading. Okay, not like the other boring people who just, you know, show you charts and you don't understand what's going on, right? So thank you for watching this video. Like this one, sub to the channel if you're new as well, and I'm gonna see you with the next one. I love you.